25 Best PSP Games. Number 25. Patapon 2. You control a group of the small creatures known as Patapons, and you direct their movement by banging a drum. Using the face buttons, you bang the drum and order the Patapon to move, defend, attack, and more. In between levels, you can even recruit new Patapon to your ranks, as well as participate in fun mini-games. Number 24. Virtua Tennis World Tour. This excellent tennis game features 5 different modes as well as a multiplayer option. The main mode is World Tour, where you create a male and female tennis player and try to become the world champion. There are even fun tennis-themed mini-games that are perfect for bite-sized enjoyment. Number 23. Patapon. Patapon is a great game with a wonderful art style, beautiful colors, and catchy music. In your position as a god, you control the Patapon by banging your drums. Defeating enemies and reaching the endpoints gets you that much closer to claiming your homeland from the evil Zygoton Empire. Number 22. Jeanne d'Arc. In Jeanne d'Arc, you travel around a slightly fictional version of France, tracking down enemies and completing quests. You control a party of characters and engage in turn-based battles when opposition pops up. When you're not fighting, you are free to explore towns and other locations, and you'll find new loot, gear, and other magical items to use. Number 21. Daxter. This fun and exciting platformer features everyone's favorite rascal sidekick, Daxter, and this time he found a new job as a bug exterminator. This gives him access to fun weapons like electric fly swatters, flamethrowers, and more. If you're looking for some laughs to go with your action platforming, then Daxter will do well.
Being an asshole.
Number 20. LocoRoco 2. Although the gameplay in LocoRoco 2 remains mostly unchanged from the original, a slew of new features have been added to spice things up. In addition to merging and spiriting your gelatinous LocoRocos, you can now explore even further with your new abilities. LocoRoco can now swim, squeeze through tight spaces, and unlock even cooler abilities. Number 19. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Unlike the other Metal Gear games for PSP, this entry in the franchise plays similarly to the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. Instead of just Snake taking on a mission, you are given a squad of 4 agents whom you must direct around the battle. Number 18. Syphon Filter Dark Mirror. Like the other Syphon Filter games, this entry focuses on stealth combat and third-person action. You control Gabe, a specialized field agent, as he completes missions across a variety of locations. If you think you have what it takes, grab a rifle and a scope, and enter the world of Syphon Filter. Number 17. God of War Ghost of Sparta. Like the console games, Ghost of Sparta has you defeating large waves of enemies as you explore mythological and historical areas. From the city of Atlantis to the domain of death, this violent and riveting action game is an absolute blast to play. 16. Velocity. Although the controls are basic, Velocity is one of the toughest games on the PSP. You fly a spaceship from the bottom to the top of the screen, shooting enemies and rescuing allies. It's a hectic arcade experience that feels great on the portable device, and the stylish 16-bit visuals make it even cooler. Number 15. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Like Grand Theft Auto 3, Liberty City Stories offers the wide open stretch of Liberty City as your own personal playground. When you're not completing missions for gangsters or rising up the ranks of the criminal underground, you can cause all sorts of mayhem. In Liberty City Stories, you're free to let your inner maniac loose. Number 14. PixelJunk Monsters Deluxe. In this game, you defend a base by building defensive towers. Using your strategic skill and quick reflexes, you'll defend your tower against waves of marching enemies. There are tons of levels to play, plenty of customization options, and the game is simple to pick up and play. Number 13. LittleBigPlanet. In LittleBigPlanet, you control the adorable mascot Sackboy, and Sackboy can grab and hold onto objects and jump around the stage, but that's about it. This results in some simple and addictive platforming action that will get you addicted. There's truly an endless amount of content in LittleBigPlanet, thanks to the amazing number of user-generated levels. Number 12. Burnout Legends. This title is perfect for those who like variety with their high-speed racing. There are even specialty modes like Pursuit, where you play as a police car trying to take down racers. Furthermore, this game is also well known for its memorable crash scenes, which highlight the insanity of the destruction. Number 11. Disgaea, Afternoon of Darkness. This tactical RPG is actually a port of the PlayStation 2 game, but features more modes and extra content than the console version. Players can now select between two different dialogue languages or disable dialogue completely. Overall, this is the best way to experience Disgaea Afternoon of Darkness, and it's completely on the go. Number 10. Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. This highly acclaimed tactical RPG is absolutely perfect for fans of strategy and the Final Fantasy franchise. The gameplay is a bit different from the other games in the genre, representing something like a game of chess. It's a highly satisfying gameplay style that feels classic and new at the same time. Number 9. Wipeout Pure. This game delivers incredibly high speeds, crazy technological weapons, and insanely fun races. Each ship is a bit different in how it handles, so you'll want to find the one that feels the best for you. You can blast opposing racers with an assortment of fun weapons, and you'll have an amazing time doing so.
Round 1.
Number 8. Tekken Dark Resurrection. This popular console and arcade fighting game makes its way to the PSP, and it brings quite a few extras along the way. You can choose from the large roster of characters and take on the story mode. There are also tons of customization options for custom characters, as well as a huge amount of stages to battle on.
Round 1. Fight!
Number 7. Tactics Ogre: Let Us Cling Together. This remake of the classic Super Famicom tactical RPG is even better on the PSP, thanks to the improved graphics and better controls. The game is steeped in rich lore and an exciting war story, ensuring that you never get bored during the lengthy experience. Number 6. Ridge Racer. As a launch title for the PSP, Ridge Racer knocked it out of the park. If you're a fan of this franchise, this is an excellent game to pick up and play. Pick your favorite car and favorite track, and drift your way into sweet bliss with this gorgeous racing game.
Okay, let's go!
Number 5. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Peace Walker sees the return of the protagonist Solid Snake and follows him during his time in Costa Rica in the 1970s. Between the excellent story, incredible action, and impressive amount of content, this is easily one of the best Metal Gear Solid games ever made.
Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Number 4. Lumines. Part of what makes Lumines so great is its addictive simplicity and wonderful soundtrack. The game is incredibly relaxing to play, as the puzzle gameplay is more about thoughtful placement than anything else. Although it's a pretty simplistic experience, it's one of the best and most addictive puzzle games since Tetris. Number 3. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. Out of the 3 Grand Theft Auto games on PSP, this is by far the best one. Unlike the other games in the series, Chinatown Wars adopts the classic top-down view from the original GTA titles. However, if you are of the appropriate age, you'll have an amazing time exploring the streets of Liberty City, dealing drugs and stealing cars. Number 2. Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 Portable. The Persona series is one of the most popular JRPGs of all time, regardless of the system it appears on. And for the first time ever, you can play as a female protagonist. It's a great game for RPG lovers and a must-own for your PSP library.
Finish it off! I summon thee! The enemy's down.
Number 1. God of War Chains of Olympus. Plainly put, God of War is one of the best action-adventure series of all time. The gameplay is amazing, the story is interesting, the graphics and controls are well done, and the sound design is flawless. With such few complaints, it's easy to see why God of War Chains of Olympus is the best PSP game ever made.
Do you need backup?
No, I'll handle this.